Hello, hello. It looks like we are live. And as you can see, I have a guest with me. If this is your first time here, my name is Brent. This is American English with Brent. This is my wife, Jamie. We both teach school here in the United States. I'm an English teacher. Jamie, would you like to explain what you do every day at school?
Sure. Good morning, everyone. I teach 6 through 8 PE and health.
That's right. And I am going to probably talk a little slower, maybe enunciate a little more, make the sounds with my mouth a little better if you are studying English. But Jamie tends to talk rather quickly, which will be great for helping you with your English listening comprehension. So, for about an hour, what we are going to do is probably just talk naturally, hopefully. But if there are any questions that you have for us, leave them in the chat. There's a really good chance we will see it. There are only 19 people here, so I think we will see everything that's written. But do want to say hello to a couple people who are joining us. Sita is here.
Hi, Sita.
Abdi's here. Danny's here. Welcome. Luau, I will probably say that wrong, but there are a few new people who have subscribed to this channel because they found me on Shanghao Shou. I probably said that wrong, but a Chinese social media company. Hello, Mohammed. How are you? Omran's here. I know that guy. Yulia's here. Welcome. A lot of new names. Hello.
Hi, Amina.
Oh, Amina's here?
Yep.
Did I
Hi,
miss
Mahmood.
her? Oh, I missed her. Hey, she's up there. The chat's going a little more quickly now. So leave your questions in the chat. We will do our best to answer them. But what I would like to talk about first, since Christmas is coming up, and I know not everyone in the chat celebrates Christmas, but if you watch my channel, you are probably curious about American traditions, American culture. So Jamie, why don't I ask you, like, in the next couple days, Christmas will be celebrated. What are you looking forward to most?
I just look forward to seeing our family. We don't get to see some of them very often, so it's nice to see them. I like to bake and make things that we normally don't eat throughout the year. Spending time with our kids, both home, just relaxing. Nobody has anywhere to go. We just stay in our PJs all day, watch Christmas movies, and just enjoy each other, play games. Or we play games. I'm
Yeah.
not very much of a game person. So just I think I just like the easiness of it all and just not fast paced.
Yeah, we should be able to do some relaxing here over the next couple days. Tonight, we might start a new family tradition. I don't know. But my family, and when I say my family, I mean my brother. Oh, he's been on the channel before a couple times. He's coming over tonight with his family. My sister is coming over tonight with her family. So I'm not a math teacher, not very good at math, but I think 10 people. 10 people.
Yep.
4 in our family, 3 in my brother, 3 in my sister. That's for 10. Total of 10. Yulia's wondering, what is your favorite dish for Christmas?
Oh, that's so good. So we don't have like a traditional Christmas dinner.
Right.
We just our family. We stay. The 4 of us are together on Christmas Day. When I was younger, my family would do a huge Christmas ham, turkey, like everything. So when I was younger, my favorite dish was a broccoli and cheese casserole. It was delicious.
Good stuff.
Yep.
Lots of butter, lots of cheese.
Not healthy at all.
Nah.
But now I would say I make sausage balls every morning. That's a good one. And this year we're trying a honey feasting pizza. We normally get Chinese food on Christmas Eve, but we're not doing that this year. So I would say probably the sausage balls and no bake cookies.
Right.
Yep.
Just in case, because not everybody might know what sausage balls are.
Yep.
And I know that some people watching don't eat pork.
Right. Yep.
Sausage. I think ours has pork.
Yep.
Although yesterday I did see some meatless sausage.
Yep.
Like made from a plant.
Yep.
Plant-based product, we might say in English.
Yep.
So if you don't mind, describe what sausage balls are.
Yeah, sure. So they're super simple. You just mix in Bisquick, which is like a flour mix with a little added extra things into it. Pork sausage. We do a little bit of a spicy one. Cheese, cream cheese, and a splash of milk. And you just mix that all together and roll them into tiny balls and you bake them. And they're like a breakfast food, I would say.
Yeah, like a pancake and a ball with some sausage in it, maybe something
Yes.
like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, and I do see a few people in the chat. Jamie's big glasses are a hit.
I am wearing contacts, but I'm just having a little bit of trouble getting the right prescription because both of my eyes are not the same prescription. So we're having a little bit of trouble getting that right.
Yeah, I was going to say something, but I forgot what I was going to say. Oh. A lot of people are watching in the chat. They may not celebrate Christmas, but the couple comments that I've seen said, "Hey, I don't mind learning about it." Just like we have some students, both of us, who celebrate Ramadan, and
Yep.
it's a big month for them. And I love learning about Ramadan, how you can party. Oh, do you remember there was one summer we stayed in Alabama
Mm.
across from a mosque,
Yep.
and it was during the month of Ramadan, and a party every night, every night.
Yep. It's
Oh,
fun to watch.
oh yeah, so much fun. I almost wanted to be Muslim for a little bit, and I would.
And I would almost be willing to bet that they would have invited us
Oh, of course.
if we went over. I have some students that have asked me to come and celebrate. So it seems like a good time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, question from Mahmoud, who lives in Mauritania. Do all family members get together on Christmas holiday? Yeah, we can probably just talk about our family because
Right.
they do. Everybody in our family grew up celebrating Christmas, both sides of the family.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's a very common thing for our family members. None of our family members have to work.
Nope. Which
No.
is great.
I think some years our sister-in-law might have to work on Christmas Eve.
Yep.
Oh, which is why we switched it. We celebrate our Christmas Eve in the morning with the whole family.
Right.
So yeah, we do our best to try to make sure everybody can get there. But my brother's job super flexible.
Yep.
Our brother-in-law is also a teacher. My sister, her work is pretty flexible too. So
Very fortunate.
when I say flexible, it means you have a lot of choices when to work and when not to work. So Tanya is here. Oh,
Hi,
she's
Tanya.
crazy busy.
Love the Christmas card.
I know Tanya also celebrates Christmas, and I know she's been busy with her advent calendar. All right, let's go through these. What about favorite beverages? Do we have a favorite beverage for Christmas?
Well, I always have Dr. Pepper on hand
Yeah.
for everyone. A lot of our people in our family like it. This year it's the cranberry ginger ale. That seems like everybody wants to have cranberry ginger ale.
Yes. What is it? Canada Dry? Do they make that?
I think so. I don't
think
drink
so.
it, so I just buy it.
Yeah, my son and I like the cranberry ginger ale. Kind of feels like Christmas to me. Normally, alcohol, it's not a thing for us for Christmas. I think some families, and that's cool for them, but we just, the beverages that we would have are like water and Dr. Pepper, maybe a Monster here or there, energy drink. But yeah, I don't think we
do a lot of hot chocolate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot of hot chocolate. We just stocked up.
Remember, we don't have them this year, but what were those? The bombs?
Oh
for
yeah,
the hot chocolate.
You make your So to make the hot chocolate, you would put it's like a chocolate ball, like a ball of chocolate. You melt chocolate and then you put it in the hot milk, and then it melts and makes hot chocolate.
Yeah, kind of like sometimes it opens up all at once and releases like candy or something like that.
Yeah.
All right, Freddie Wolf is here.
Hi, Freddie.
All right. When I want to emphasize a phrase, should I say, I do really love Christmas Eve, or I really do love Christmas Eve? Thanks so much. I think both, right? Both can work. Yeah. I really do love Christmas Eve. I do really love Christmas Eve.
They both work.
Yeah. That's how we would emphasize it. Or you can just say, hey, I like Christmas Eve.
Yep.
But I do like Christmas Eve. Little bit of emphasis there. Chili's in the house.
Hi, Natalia.
Welcome. She's asking, how are you guys? We are
very well.
Great. Yeah. So XC, we don't celebrate Christmas, but lots of my Catholic friends have invited me to parties, which is nice. Yeah, that's a good thing about Christmas. I mean, I don't talk about religion.
Mm.
It just doesn't really work, right? Like it's always probably going to make somebody mad. But I mean, our family, there's varying degrees, but I wouldn't even consider our Christmas a Christian holiday at all.
No,
No,
no.
it's more of like exchanging gifts with loved ones. And like Jamie said, just hanging out with loved ones.
Christmas Eve Mass, I
You
would
can
have to
move in a
say,
little bit if you
oh,
want.
sorry.
Get a little
Christmas Eve
center.
Mass is beautiful. It's it doesn't seem religious. It seems more about peace. I really like Christmas Eve Mass. It's beautiful.
Yeah, we've gone to mass a couple
Mhm.
times, but it's just so it's always at midnight,
Midnight,
right?
yeah.
Midnight mass, they call it. Yeah, Mahmood, thanks. Oh, I got a picture behind me too. I wanted to put some items that I bought throughout the year. I wanted to display them. So, does anybody remember where I picked up that guitar and where I picked up that picture of a cactus? Treasured, treasured items right there. Dr. Pepper. Hey, yeah, Filippo, I think there's a link if you would like to become a member, but we do have a Discord. And a couple weeks ago, Filippo I sent a picture of 3 flavors of Dr. Pepper, I think. Regular, cherry, I think vanilla.
Mm.
You can move in a little bit if you want. Like we're cutting off your face. There you go. And you're taller than me right now. Do you like that?
It's whatever.
Okay. What's your favorite holiday? Omran would like to know. The most enjoyable holiday for you.
I'm gonna go Christmas.
Okay.
I would say Christmas. Thanksgiving is I like Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving it seems so busy with all the cooking and
Yeah.
like getting everything together. And then you have to clean up after. I don't really like turkey that much, or I like deli turkey versus like cooking a big turkey in the oven. I'm always scared it's not going to be done. And Thanksgiving, I like to see everybody at Thanksgiving, but I don't like cooking. I don't like to really cook that much. So it feels like a big chore, Thanksgiving. to
Yeah.
me.
And luckily, I think next year my sister is hosting Thanksgiving,
Mm.
so we'll have a little less work. But
Yeah.
yeah, it Christmas is more relaxed, I guess. Don't sleep on the 4th of July though. That's a good one
Oh
too.
yeah. So that would probably be my second, like
Yeah.
going to Ben's house,
So Christmas,
4th of July, and then I'll go Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And we're not a big New Year's Eve family
No.
either.
No.
We tend to stay home just because a lot of people do like to drink and then they like to drive home, and there's just way too many.
Expensive to go
It
out
also,
to dinner. Yeah.
yeah.
We kind of we do like good food on that day, like appetizers. Probably hang out with Ben and Joe.
Natalia's wondering, do you cook homemade eggplants at home? No.
No, I
No?
actually just threw away an eggplant because I thought my daughter was going to eat it. She likes it. She likes eggplant grilled.
Oh, okay.
So, but we don't make like eggplant parm was a thing. But we don't eat. I don't really like eggplant. It seems a little slimy to me sometimes.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever I could not describe what eggplant
Mhm.
tastes like right now. I'm not sure if I've ever had it.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's
It's
a
not a-
purple food, a
Yeah,
natural
It's beautiful. Yeah.
natural purple food, which there
Mhm.
isn't a whole lot of. I don't think
Right.
grape heads and that kind of stuff count.
No.
Grape Jolly Ranchers, the fake stuff. Yeah, not many purple foods out in
No.
nature.
No.
And I can't remember. I know you're not studying British English, but they have a different. Did you know that they have a different name for that
I didn't.
eggplant? I think it starts with an A, maybe.
Hmm.
I don't know. But this is not British English; it's American English.
Right.
So who cares about the Brits?
Thank you, Tanya.
Right? No, I like the Brits here. All right, Natalia, that helps when you put question,
Mhm.
because I do have some glasses around here, but they're over there and I don't want to put them on. But hey, Brent, can you talk about what the heck is Elf on the Shelf? Yeah, doesn't make any sense. Mean parents with his poor kids. Yeah,
Yeah.
would you like to take okay, I'll just say when Jamie and I are so old that we didn't have Elf on the Shelf when we were younger. And I think our parents probably are happy that they didn't have it. But would you mind, because you take care of the Elf on the Shelf most nights, at least when the kids were younger.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
any small children are watching, like that elf does watch you. So be on the lookout. Be on the lookout.
Yeah, so we did do Elf on the Shelf with our kids. I can't remember. We didn't start until we were in this house, so they had to be like 5, 6 when we started it. It actually is a little bit scary once you think about it, like Santa sending elves. And there's a little bit of controversy that I
Like,
see.
Santa's kind of scary, anyways. 'Cause
Santa is scary.
He
Like when you think
watches you
about
when
it.
you sleep.
Yeah,
He
it's-
knows if you've been bad or good.
And I think a lot of people are tending to get away from that. And
Yeah.
like if kids don't want to go have their picture taken anymore, I think parents are like respecting that decision and not used to see kids like, or I've seen pictures of kids crying, sitting on
Yeah.
Santa's lap and people think it's funny. And
Yeah.
our daughter never ever sat on Santa's lap.
Really?
Nope.
I did not know
Nope.
that.
Our
What
son
kind
did
of
when he
father
was
am
little.
I?
Well, a
I
good
didn't
one.
realize that. Oh yeah, but I
Yeah.
didn't realize that.
Well, yeah, we just respected her decision that she did not want to. She knew at an early age that Santa was not real. Like Santa is
Santa's
real. The magic of
Santa-
Santa.
Santa's
Yeah.
real.
So the elves are a little bit creepy, but we did them.
So what is the like what do the kids get out of Elf on the Shelf?
Well, some parents think it scares their kids into behaving for the month of December because the kids think that the elves go back at night and report to Santa about their behavior or whatever, and then they come back. Sometimes the elves bring like little toys, which has also caused some controversy for families who can afford to do that for their kids. Now that our kids are older, I do have them out, but I don't move them. We don't
Right.
do like the gifts.
Even though I think they still go back to talk with Santa, but like, how about this? Traumatizing for a kid.
Yeah,
If like you accidentally touch the elf,
right,
you're done. Right?
right.
Like the elf does not bring you anymore. What's the I can't remember.
Well, it gets sick, the elf.
Oh, he gets sick
and
from human
he
touch.
can't report to Santa.
Mm.
Like our friend accidentally, remember when they touched him,
Yeah.
we made this whole like the elf was sick in bed. We put some medicine out for him. Candy canes made him feel better. So we don't do it too much anymore because our kids are older. My son seems to tend to notice. I don't even know if my daughter did notice because on the first night the elves come, he always brings like a ornament of something that reminds us of our kids. Like my daughter got a tomato soup ornament. You got a
I got a spam ornament.
no, we got a spam and
don't-
sunflower seeds.
Oh
ornament.
yes, yeah, sunflower
Yeah.
seeds. Yeah.
And my son got a nutcracker because he collects nutcrackers. So, yeah, I think if you do it the right way, it can be fun. But I think you can make it really like a job, and I did not want to do that.
Yeah. And if you forget to move the owls,
Yeah,
oh.
like it's yeah.
I've been in bed a couple times because Jamie takes care of all the Elf on the Shelf stuff and the Christmas gifts and stuff. It's a big surprise on Christmas morning when the kids get, oh, we gave you that. Nice. That's cool. But yeah, there've been a couple times where I've been in bed. Jamie does so much. So she's like, hey, do you mind moving the elves? Oh, no, I don't want to, but you've done so much.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll go do it. Yeah. All right. Harry from Indonesia. Brent, need your help. I learned awry. Oh, interesting word there. Awry describes things, but I heard people say here, why am I always awry? Why am I always wrong? No, you usually talk about things going awry
Yep.
when they're not going the way you thought they would. Yeah, so I don't think you can describe people as awry. No, I wouldn't. It's usually a situation. Hopefully that
Yep.
helps, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh man, things have gone awry. So yeah, not a very common word in English, at least not around me. Look at that, Etienne. Yep, that came from the garage sale. Yeah, and if you've watched my brother and I on a live stream, I think one day he is going to break that over my head. It's pretty. It seems pretty hollow. I don't think it'll hurt that much, but yeah, we'll make sure we record that. Maybe tonight. He's coming over tonight.
Oh,
Maybe we should have a wrestling match. We'll see. All right, just going through the chat, looking for questions. Amina says she doesn't celebrate Christmas. She loves to learn about it, which is great. All right. Talia says she likes Christmas holidays because of the delicious food and the shopping discounts the next day.
Right.
Yeah.
My daughter and I used to do that. We would go out the next day. They would want to spend, sometimes they get money for Christmas, and that is a good, the day after Christmas. I usually go, I'm trying to not do it so much now, but I would go and buy Christmas decorations that were on sale because I love to decorate for Christmas.
We just have like, we call it downsizing
Mhm.
in English. So at one point, probably like 5 years ago, we just had like a lot of Christmas stuff and it would go into storage all year. And now I think in the last couple years, we've tried to downsize, which means get rid of some of the things we aren't going to use.
Yep.
Yeah. The kids are not as young as they once were. We would decorate more. We had like 2 Christmas trees
We
sometimes.
did.
They had Christmas trees in their bedroom. But Omron just
you, Omron.
left a super chat. Got a little something for you. Thank you so much. Here you go.
Oh, thank you so much for the super chat.
Late. I was a little late on that. I didn't get the cap was hard to get off. But Omron, thank you so much. I was going to visit Dubai this summer, but my plans have changed, unfortunately. Next year, I think I will get to hopefully Dubai. Right. Hey, New Words with MP. Thank you so much for the super chat. Got a little something here for you.
Oh, thank you so much for the super chat.
All right. New Words with MP. New Words with MP has gifted memberships before too,
Oh, nice.
which is pretty sweet. I'm gonna go in here. There was a way that I can. No, YouTube is asking me if I want to put an ad right now. No ads while we are live. But I thought I could gift memberships. But you can only do it while it's live. So we will table that. Tabling it means you just will come back to it later, but you're not going to worry about it now. But New Words with MP. Thank you so much. I think there was another super chat here. Jeez. Lots of super chats.
Yes,
Thank you. All right, Filippo. Let's do the super chat first. Thank you so much. Here we go. One more.
Oh, thank you so much for the super chat.
All right, Filippo. While we were gone, I read your question. I don't think so, right? Fish? Do you guys want to join us on Christmas Eve? We are going to have fish recipes. It's a tradition. Oh, valid? Okay. So not just now, but in the future. That could happen. Maybe 2025 into 2026, maybe. I think we'll be there a little bit later in Italy, though, and maybe a little more north. But yeah, fish for us, not a tradition.
No, we
For good luck. Do some people do it for good luck?
So when our restaurant that we like to go to in Portland, Via Vecchia, they're doing like
That's Italian. Means
yeah,
old road.
Yeah.
Via Vecchia.
It's a beautiful restaurant at Christmas. I wish they do a beautiful job there. But they're doing it's called Seven Fishes something. There's like a thing they're doing on Christmas Eve. Like it's a tradition that Italians do.
Really?
If Aroni is here, he would probably know.
And Filippo probably knows too.
Yeah, Filippo.
because-
Yeah. I can't. It's just a few dishes.
Okay.
But I do.
Pesce is Italian.
No,
fish.
I can't remember. What
Sette.
it's called. I saw it on the old Facebook.
Okay. So something
That
to
you
do
can
with
make reservations for it.
Please, Filippo,
Yep.
let us know. And if we're
But
ever
thank
in
you for
Italy-
the offer.
Yeah,
That's very kind of you.
awesome. Plan on being in Italy soonish. And also, Words with MP has been a member for 4 months. Thank you so much. Got a little something for you.
New member. Make sure you check the members tab for the Discord, the members chat, and the bonus videos.
Hey, thank you, Words with MP. It's always a little awkward when are we coming back? Because that thing just appears and now we're on camera. Hello. All right. And I think I might be talking a little quickly because I'm kind of excited. It's fun. No lesson today. We just get to talk to everyone in the chat, which is sweet. Going through here, looking for questions. Some we have already answered. Mahmood Yep. We answered that earlier. Our whole family will be here. Are you going to go? Okay, it's a good question. Am I going to go to Brazil alone or with Jamie? No, Jamie and I will be there for about 10 days in April. Yep. So lots of videos in 2024 from Brazil. I'm super pumped. And greetings from Poland at this moment. Finally, it started snowing. Hoping that on Christmas Eve it will be snowing and it will be white.
Mm,
Right. We do not have a white Christmas. We
brown.
will not have a white Christmas this year. It has snowed this year. We had a storm that had like inches. We use inches here,
Mhm.
6, 7 inches. I filmed a lesson out in that storm after. It's beautiful.
Yep.
All the white on the trees. But speaking of Poland, though, I do believe I'm going to be in Poland in June, looking to go to Warsaw, take a train up to Krakow. So let me know if you're around. I'll be there. Looking for questions. Yeah, put the question and then your question. It really helps. Any difference
Ooh.
between sheets and blankets? Are they the same? What
Mm,
are your What if I said, "Hey, I need to put more sheets on the bed. Hey, I need to put more blankets on the bed"?
well, I think
No,
when you
right?
say you're going to put sheets on the bed, that means you're changing and washing the sheets.
Yeah.
We tend to add more blankets, not more sheets for warmth. Blankets tend to be heavier,
Yeah.
warmer. Sheets are cooler and thin. So that's how I would describe the difference between sheets and blankets.
Yeah, I was trying to work that out in my head, and I don't think they're exactly interchangeable.
No.
No. Just like Jamie said, blankets a bit thicker, sheets quite a bit thinner.
Thinner, yeah.
Yeah. Good. You could have flannel sheets. I don't have a
Ugh,
picture for that,
yeah.
but yeah, flannel sheets, not very fun.
No.
All right, looking through the chat here. Harry? Oh yeah, plans went awry during
Mm.
COVID. That's a great example. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, plans went awry. Daniel, remember this guy? All right. Yeah, we won't be coming too far south. We're flying into Sao Paulo. We have to wait there for a bit, and then we're flying, I think 45 minutes or an hour into Rio. But if you are visiting Brazil, oh yeah, I was okay.
Easy on Ben. That was his first time. And I know that I need to hold it closer to my mouth because he was trying it.
It was my fault because I said these microphones really pick up anything. So I told them the wrong thing. They do pick up a lot, by the way.
Mm.
You don't have to talk like this. But nah, he'll be back. He'll be good. Abdi has a question. I hear quite common. This, what the HE double hockey sticks? What the heck? The version, what? Yeah. Okay. I think the question is basically you're talking about a very minor
Yeah.
swear word. Hell, I mean, if you're talking about the place, it's not even a swear word. But a lot of people will say, like, oh, yeah, what the?
Yeah.
I don't like to swear on the. It's a
Yeah.
minor swear. You don't mind swearing, right?
I am the swear of the relationship. I mean, it's the same thing. I
Same
think
thing.
down south, you should say what the heck.
It's been 20 years since we've been down south.
I know,
mean,
but I think it's still, nobody likes to reference hell. Like
yeah.
it's a bad place.
When we were younger, that was a
yeah.
swear word, and
Right.
now
Now I think
I'm
it's
not even sure
yeah.
the F word's a swear word anymore.
Um,
The way young people kind of
right.
throw it
Yeah,
around.
I was in the line last night at a store in front of 3 young gentlemen, and they were throwing the F word around like loud, like it just didn't even phase them that they were using it.
I think that's when you know you're old. You're like,
Yeah,
those kids.
But but I was like, wow, I would not want my son to be doing that. So
dropping F bombs.
yeah, F bombs. That's what we
Especially
call
like in
them.
public, right?
Mhm.
Do you call today Christmas Eve? Yes.
Yes.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. It's not very common, but you'll hear it. It is
Yeah.
Christmas Eve.
Eve.
Yeah, when you hear Eve, New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve, not too many other Eves, right?
No.
It just means the day before or the evening before. So Christmas Eve is the day before Christmas Eve. today.
Mm.
All right. Another question. Yeah. Keep the questions coming. What are some of your goals for the new year in 2024? I have some goals. Would you like me to go first? What do you
Sure.
think?
Sure.
All right. So one of my goals is to just become better at making English videos, better at editing, better at like conveying a message, helping you learn English. Yeah, editing I think can be a real goal for me, just to get better at that. And then like travel. I
Mm.
think we have some big trips coming up. We have some small trips coming up. And I do want to thank everyone for watching those ads. I have had a few sponsored videos. One is coming out next week, and those really help pay for our travel plans. So those are some of my goals. Work a little bit more, actually. Work a little bit more, but hopefully become like a better teacher and stuff like that. Yeah. Family's good, right? We like both of our kids will probably be out of the house by the end of 2024. So I think that just opens us up to more travel, more
Right.
fun.
Yeah.
They'll be having fun without us. What are your goals for 2024?
I haven't even really thought about it. Obviously, I'd like to be healthier.
Yeah,
Need to like
it's a big one
trying
for us.
not to buy things. We're trying to downsize so we can travel.
Yeah.
Eventually we'll be moving out of this house in a few years. So
Mm.
I do not want to pack. I don't want to sell things. I don't want to throw things out. We've been yesterday I did a lot of like cleaning and just sorting and
We might also say purging, right?
yeah,
Sometimes we'll say
purging.
that English word
Mhm.
purge. It means you just get rid of things.
Right. And I don't want to have to like keep purging things. So I've done a pretty good job of that here the last half of this year. So healthier. I do like to travel. I think, not spending money on things versus traveling. So I'd
Yeah.
say that's it.
Okay. Yeah. And I also want to echo what you said. It's a good verb. Echo, say what somebody else said. Want to echo what you said in the healthier part.
Mm.
Healthier part. It's always a goal
Yeah.
for the new year. Looks like we got a new channel member, Kruga. I hope I'm saying that correctly.
Welcome.
Kruga, I got a little something for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Wrong one.
New member. Make sure you check the members tab for the Discord, the members chat, and the bonus videos.
Kruga. Well, thank you for becoming a channel member. If you are a gold member, at least once a month, we have a members chat where you can come on camera if you would like. If you are feeling brave enough to come on camera and speak English. If you are a silver member, we have the Discord. That's there for gold members too. And if you are a bronze member, you are going to be getting a new English lesson just for members once a week. Thank you so much. Right. Questions. Wait a second. What? Daniel, thank you. 45 people and only 21 likes. Come on. Hit that like button. All right. Article about that, but it ends this way. Okay. Nobody? Really? So even maybe Italians don't know that
Let me look
tradition
and see
about,
what
okay.
it's called.
Okay. While she's doing that, I will look through the chat.
Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe
No,
a Catholic thing?
Well, I think Filippo knows about it, but I'm thinking like maybe younger people like they don't. It's an older tradition. That's
I see.
that's what
I
thought.
I see.
All right, Leo, do you still feel super excited about the Christmas holiday as you felt as a child in the old days? I think Leo is calling us old, and he is correct. But no, I looked way more forward to Christmas when I was a kid. But yeah, just because I'm selfish. I like the gifts for myself. But
I think the excitement when our kids were little, that replaced us getting the gifts. It was fun to watch them get up. I mean, now they probably won't get up until 10. It's very slow, which is another, it's just kind of like the changes of life. You go through stages, seasons. And this season I'm excited to give my kids gifts on Christmas.
Yeah.
Because I know what I got them.
Right.
So I'm excited for that.
And it's always a surprise for me.
Yep. Yep. So it's a different kind of excitement. I
Definitely.
get excited to put up the decorations. That's the new excitement. So it's
Okay.
actually called. Do you mind if I?
I feel free.
So it's called the Feast of the Seven Fishes, and it's looks like it's a 5-course meal with local seafood. So
Okay.
Maine is known for seafood.
Yeah.
Um,
It's true.
it's a grand feast that's on Christmas Eve. I mean, I see an octopus in the picture,
Yeah.
so I'm not sure that I would enjoy the meal as some others. I think I just don't think I could do octopus.
Right. Is that a fish? Or that's
Um,
part of it? Is it just things that come from the ocean?
I'm not sure.
Okay. I would try octopus. But
Mm, he's braver than I am.
yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't want it wiggling a little bit too much. I've never had octopus. Can you get it well done?
Or
I'd like to-
fried.
I pretty much eat anything
I
fried.
don't know. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Anything fried.
I'm
I'm
sure it
looking
tastes
around.
great.
I think if you fry it and then put enough ranch sauce on it, it's like it's good. You don't think?
Food?
Yeah. I mean,
Possibly.
mostly food.
I
but
would.
mean,
I always like to know what I'm eating, what I'm putting into my body. If somebody said this is octopus, there's a great chance that I'm not going to eat it.
not fried, even with some good dipping
No.
sauce.
No.
I would bring a, but I'm not a eater of like strange and exotic, like a sea urchin that's all like slimy or something.
No.
But fry it?
Yeah.
I mean, can't be that bad, right? All right, looking through the chat here. Question. What's the best? This is an easy one for me because it just happened. Well, it wasn't Christmas, but for my birthday. All right, what's the best present that you both ever got for Christmas and who gifted it to you? I will go first.
It's a great question.
Yeah. Because, oh, man. All right. I'm going to talk about a term that you might never need in English, but it's something called recency bias. Okay. Recency bias is when you feel a little bit better about something because it happened recently. But I think it was just last week. And the video that is coming out on Tuesday or Wednesday, you will see my very special gift. It's a bathrobe. It's a very nice bathrobe from LL Bean. Kept me warm even while I was walking down the busiest street in the town right across the river. It kept me warm.
Mm.
I did regret leaving the house in a bathrobe, but at some point I got comfortable with it. It was fine. But I think my bathrobe, even though that was a birthday present,
Mm.
but yeah. Do you have a best
I
present?
do. So this will be our 27th Christmas together. You and I.
I'm not even counting. I mean, just
Yeah.
time flies when you're having
Yeah.
fun, right? It's just
It'll be our 27th Christmas
27th.
together. So Britt and I, well, it'll be our 26th Christmas living with each other. So we had a tree that we bought when it was small, cheap, fake tree that we got when we were younger. It was all that we could afford. And I said, I'm always going to use this Christmas tree. I'll never get another one. The year my dad died, that tree fell over.
Mm.
It broke.
It was
It had a
hitting.
cheap stand. Yeah, it was a very cheap tree when we bought it. And I was devastated. I just, I think with my father passing and it was our first tree, I just kind of lost it. Christmas was my dad's favorite holiday. And I think that's why I love Christmas so much because they always made it special. But Brent's mother took one of the branches from the tree and put it in an ornament for us.
Yeah, so that's on our tree right
It's
now.
on our tree right now. So that's probably my favorite Christmas present.
That's a good one. Natalia, in the live video with your brother, Ben, he mentioned something like you were the wrestler and he was the stunt dummy or something like this. Yeah. I think on my other channel. Yeah. Go check out American English Guy 2. I put a picture of what a stunt dummy is. So I took that live stream and then I added subtitles to it on the screen. And then when some of the things were difficult, I put a picture of it and I thought it's a stunt dummy. And my brother was a stunt dummy. Yeah, go check that video out. If companies are testing cars and how well they will do in a crash, they will put a stunt dummy in there. It's not like a real person. So hopefully that helps, Natalia.
I think there's a band called Crash Test Dummies.
There is, yeah.
Yep.
I think they might be Canadian even. They had a
Mm.
big hit song in the United States in the early 90s called that's all the words. I mean, that's all the title is. It's like 40 M's or something like that. It's a good song though. They're a pretty good band. All right. Looking through. Tanya.
Oh.
Gifted a membership.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
so
know if we
nice.
can see who got it, but there is a new member out there, Tanya. That is super nice of you. I wish I could gift, but we do have a new
I
member.
like that. That's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah. You can, New Words with MP has done it before, and now Tanya has done it. So thank you to whoever that new member is.
New member. Make sure you check the members tab for the Discord, the members chat, and the bonus videos.
Tanya, that is so nice. So, speaking of members, why don't I turn members chat on? So, if any members would like to leave a question in the chat, if they haven't been able to yet, sorry, this is bouncing a little bit, but here we go. I think I just did it. Members only for about 5 minutes. Let's do that. Hey Siri, can you set my timer for 5 minutes?
5 minutes starting now.
All right. And I'm going to forget about that timer. And when it goes off, I always get scared. So be prepared for that. Next question. I don't like it when it's totally silent. So a lot of times I just will just talk out loud looking for the next question right here. Tanya, question. How long will the school be closed in the United States during the holiday season? It's a great question. Did you want
Not long enough.
to?
This is a very short year for us. It all depends on when Christmas falls. So Christmas is on a Monday. We had yesterday off, and then we go back on the 2nd. So it's like a week and a half.
Yeah.
10 days.
10 days, I think it is. Yeah. From Friday to like the next Monday after
Tuesday.
that. The next Tuesday
Tuesday, yeah.
after that. Yeah. So it's pretty good.
Yeah. It's a good little break.
Yeah.
It'll go by quickly. It already has, but if Christmas falls, say, on a Wednesday, we usually get 2 weeks off.
Yeah.
Because that means New Year's Day will fall on a Wednesday. So going back on a Thursday, Friday is not typical. Thursday is probably the best for us to be able to get 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks actually. So yeah.
And Jamie just used that phrasal verb falls on. And I talked about that in the video I released earlier this week about American holidays. I go over exactly what falls on means and observed. So you may want to check that video out. All right. Filippo, is this more about the, or maybe this was for somebody else. Oh, wait, hang on. Is it about the
It's
octopus?
not the
Probably.
octopus. Yeah.
Oh, there's a little, thank you for the emoji. There's a little octopus at the end.
Oh gosh, I don't
So
even know if
try
I
to
could
boil
buy
it.
it.
I'm sure we could.
No, I just don't like. I
Oh,
don't-
you mean yourself?
yeah. Like I've never. I mean, the only seafood I buy is shrimp. So
Okay. So
interesting.
Filippo is boiling it. Like I gotta fry it, I think.
Is
I
it
gotta fry
alive
it.
when you boil it like a lobster? 'Cause
I don't think
that's craziness to me too.
I don't think so. But if you only boil it, I think it does jiggle a little bit on the plate.
Can't-
That's a good verb right there. Jiggle. I think like Jello. That might be an American thing, Jello. But oh, back to Christmas break or winter break. Yeah, that's a good thing to say. If you don't want to, I don't know if anyone would be offended, but instead of saying Christmas break for school, you could just say winter break. We have a spring break. We kind of have a fall break.
Mhm.
Definitely have a summer break. So you can call this winter break.
Yeah.
But Bob the Canadian had to work yesterday. No, he had to work. What's today? Oh, Friday. Yeah. He had to work yesterday.
Yeah.
Bob the Canadian.
I'm really surprised that we didn't.
Shout out to Bob the Canadian. Check out his channel if you don't know it. I'm sure you do. But he doesn't go back until the 8th.
Ooh, So I don't
So-
feel bad that you had to work
No,
yesterday.
no.
I would actually rather have worked yesterday and not go back until the 8th. That would have been great.
But we only work a certain number of days as teachers. I'm sure in Canada it's the same.
Mm.
So if we have fewer days in the winter, that just means we'll have more days in the summer. How many is it? 170 that we work or once?
175 I work.
Okay. I think it's the same for me. 175 with students and then 5 teacher workshops or something like that, maybe.
Mine's total.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Mahmood. Oh,
Same.
that would be great. That would be fun.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I love these subscribers that I have right now. Mahmood said, get Brent to 100K. That would be nice. And actually, I did just hit 100K in China, though. So, and Shanghai Shu. I probably said that wrong, but it's called Little Red Book. Filippo, another
Oh.
membership. That is so nice.
So kind.
And I do believe that you have to pay more for the membership if you gift it. I think. So thank you so much, Filippo, and welcome to anyone who is just becoming a member.
New member. Make sure you check the members tab for the Discord, the members chat, and the bonus videos.
And I'm not sure if it's a gold membership that was gifted. I think it might be. I think you have to gift the highest level. So if you are a new gold member,
What a great
hopefully you
present.
heard. Yeah. I wish I could do it.
Mhm.
Hopefully you will join us on one of the members chats.
We call that in America gifting experiences versus things. So like Tanya and Filippo are gifting an experience versus a physical object. That's a big thing here in America.
Yeah, like you might take somebody on a trip.
Mm.
That would be gifting them an experience rather than as I get older, I like that better.
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
probably old people like that better, right?
Mhm.
Because they have such little time left on Earth, I guess. Think?
Yeah.
All right. Question. Somebody just arrived at our house. You think?
No, they've been here. They're just
Okay,
waking up.
that's not our son.
My daughter's friends are home from college, so
Okay.
our house
Hey.
is the house.
Yeah. Which I'm cool with. Which I'm
Yeah,
cool with,
absolutely.
like,
No, I'd rather them be
I'm
here
glad
for
we have a
sure.
house. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Castile. Member. Maybe Castile is a new member because I don't remember that name. But hey, Brent, will you present more videos in collaboration with Bob the Canadian? You're a great duo. Yes, I think we will. And we haven't talked about the day exactly, but I think, don't quote me on this. When you want to say something that you're not sure of in English, you can say, don't quote me on this. Talked about that before, but I think this coming Friday, if you are watching live in about a week, I think we are going to do a collab. Bob the Canadian, shout out. Good dude. Natalia, do you guys like to listen to special music CD only on Christmas night, like Mariah Carey, Frank Sinatra, Michael Bublé? So yeah, the shopping centers, all of our
Mm.
stores are playing Christmas music
Right.
right now. Yeah, so we don't have special music. It's just we will listen to Christmas
Mhm.
music. Yeah, starting after Thanksgiving,
Mhm.
probably. There's a radio station here where we live that 24/7 Christmas music up until probably Christmas Day.
I think they played all Christmas Day's the last day. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we do Spotify. Michael Bublé. I'm glad you mentioned him.
Yeah.
Recently I've started listening to his Christmas music and it's so good. Beautiful.
Yeah, he's like, we would call him a modern day crooner. Probably a new term for you in English, but a crooner it's a male singer. They were very popular in the 1950s and 60s. Frank Sinatra is a good example of what a crooner is. So Michael Bublé is a modern day crooner. Yeah, very good voice. Very good. Huge fan. Mahmoud is wondering, will we meet anyone in Brazil? Like Tanya. Definitely not meeting Tanya in Brazil. I don't think, unless she flies from Germany to Brazil. I guess she could.
Yeah.
They have talked about it, but no, definitely Sita. and maybe a couple other people who are like local to Rio. So maybe we'll have a day where like, hey, if you wanna talk, we'll be at this restaurant, whatever,
Yep.
something like that one day. But definitely Sita, she's got a plan for us.
Mhm.
All right, another question. Oh, did I forget to turn off members? I forgot to turn off members only. I'm sorry for people who are not members. Anyone can come in, even the trolls. Anyone. You don't even have to be a member. Just don't say, you can say bad things about me. Just please don't say bad things about Jamie. All right, question. How are you going to travel to Brazil? Alone for the first time? Or do you have someone that will help you with your travel? No, we're doing it on our own. With the internet these days at your fingertips, it's so easy. When I was 19, before the internet, I somehow got from my house to Finland, back through trains and stuff. Somehow I made it back. So, yeah, maybe a day trip we'll take with a tour guide. Maybe we talked about a what do you call it?
Food tour.
Food tour, right, in Brazil. So we might do that, but nothing too solid. We're gonna kind of wing it, play it by ear. We have a couple things, but all right. Good question. Tanya is wondering, do you have some big Christmas decorations in front of your house?
We don't.
We don't.
We can't even see our tree. We got a new couch a few years ago that's now in front of our window, so we can't put our tree in front of the window. But we have indoor decorations that make it very, very cozy.
Yeah, the outside, I've never done it. We've never really not
No,
anything big
no.
because sometimes it's like really cold.
Mhm.
Sometimes you'll have a big windstorm like we had this past week, and your decorations are gone
Right.
if you don't bring them in. So we don't, and nobody in our neighborhood does either.
No, which is so sad because when I was growing up, that was a big tradition. You would go with hot cocoa and drive around and look at Christmas lights.
Yep, you could still do that. It's just not as much.
Not
No.
not up here. No.
All right, Natalia, after the Christmas season and during winter, do you visit some ski areas in the state? I don't like skiing. Scares me.
Hmm. We don't.
We don't.
It's expensive, and I don't like to be cold. I think I would probably like to try it at least once, but I'm getting old and I could break a hip. Yeah, it's probably best that we don't.
Right. Yeah, as two teachers, we never really, and my parents, we grew up, we had enough to eat and all that, but we didn't have a lot of extra
Mm.
money. No skiing for us.
And where I lived, it didn't snow, so that wasn't an option.
Right. All right. Looking through the chat. Important question. Kruger. Thank you. Is shadowing really helps with improving speaking skills? Yeah. Does shadowing really help with speaking skills? I think it can't hurt if you listen to anything that Stephen Krashen has said. We really only learn English when we're listening or reading, but to actually use those muscles in your mouth, like right now, I'm developing a lesson for Chinese speakers that there are just certain sounds in any language that you won't use. So I do think shadowing can really help if you have that native speaker and you can kind of see how they are putting their tongue between their teeth for a sound like this or those. Your language may have a sound like that. It may not. So I really like shadowing. I will use it when I learn Portuguese, which is way harder to pronounce than Italian, in my opinion. So yeah, sometimes I just work on trying to make those way more nasally Portuguese. Like there's a sound that I can't make yet. Meow, meow. Trying to say no in Portuguese. Meow. But yeah, so I think it can help. It can't hurt. Yeah. Do you want to spend all of your time shadowing? Probably not. But once you reach a certain level, it should, the more you listen, I think the better it becomes. This question is kind of nuts. All right, here we go. I haven't even read this question yet, but I hope it's a nutty question. One day, all the children will be out of the house.
Mm.
Yeah. How do you envision that? Yeah, I think we are sort of reaching that phase because our daughter, who will be 18 soon and off to college, um, she's out a lot anyways, or
Yeah,
down in
we
her
don't see
room,
her very much.
right? Which is, I think, the way it's supposed to
Mhm.
be. And our son is gone, I don't know, 8 months out of the year or something like that. So yeah, it's just going to be two of us, which will be fun. We'll have more freedom. We've had a lot of freedom for
Yeah.
quite a few years now.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're kind of already in that phase and enjoying it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of travel,
Probably. Yeah.
purging.
Purging. Yeah. Downsizing. You mentioned earlier about the house. I don't know if we can afford,
Oh, that's
with
so
the
true.
the
Yeah.
loans in the United States are
Mm.
crazy.
Mm.
I'm so glad we got in when we did because like our just ballpark here, but like we're probably paying around 3% interest a year on the house. And now, if you want to get a new loan, this isn't about money or anything, but it's over twice.
Yeah.
It's probably a little over twice as
Right.
much for the interest rates.
Yeah.
I feel bad for people who don't have a
Mm.
house right now in the United States. Well, you were just talking, no names, but you were just talking about your friend.
Mhm.
No, maybe I was talking to someone else. They're trying to buy a house right now. No, I
No.
think it was somebody else.
Oh, well, no, I do have a friend that's trying to buy a house, and it's just not even looking at areas that are not like near the city. It's just you're either going to get a fixer upper that you're going to have to spend a lot of money to fix, or you can't afford the house that doesn't need to be fixed up. So
Yeah,
I don't know what
crazy.
you call it when children and parents live together in some countries, but I think a lot more children after they graduate college or after they graduate high school, in order to save money, they're not going to be moving out like they did. I mean, I moved out of my parents' house when I was 18. I went to college, so I was living on my own by the time I was 21, I think 20, maybe before then, a little bit before. I don't see that happening for too many kids here, because if you're trying to rent something too, you've got to have your first month's rent, your last month's rent, and a security deposit. And the security deposit is usually a month's rent. So if you're renting an apartment for $1,000 just to move in, you've got to have $3,000 up front. And that's for somebody that's 21 in college or just getting out of college, that's really hard to do.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Can you even find an apartment where we live for $1,000?
You can. I
can?
have seen them online, and that's how I know like about this stuff, but they're tiny. Good shape, but they're tiny.
Yeah, so you're either living in something super small, which probably is fine,
Yeah.
but or you have a bunch of roommates,
Yeah.
which we did not have to do.
No.
We-
I did have roommates until I was 21.
Yeah, but like when we bought our first house.
Oh
we
yeah,
did-
yeah.
like
We didn't
after
have to
college.
No, yeah, no.
We
didn't have-
rented for a little while and then we bought a house.
Mhm.
You can't do that now.
No,
I mean,
it's unfortunate.
most people can't do that now.
Yeah.
Certainly teachers. All right. Before flying to South America, are you asked to get a vaccine? No, you do not have to get a vaccine, but we're both getting vaccines for hepatitis B. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, going to Brazil, no, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just checking here. Oh no.
No.
Oh, look at that. Look, because I can't read what's going on. But is it Ratchet? Yeah. Sorry if I didn't see that, but no, I answer from everybody. Just put a big question.
He did forget to turn off the members chat.
Yeah,
So
that's
that's
true.
probably why you see that.
But if that was your question, I would be answering it right now. All right, the next one here. Yeah, because I can. Okay, thank you. Oh, Changhao Shu. Thank you, Leo. Yeah. I think it's 100,000 followers, isn't it? I think.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what my guy in China said. I do have a link for it, but yeah, it's been crazy growth. Like Natalia, lots of questions I get, and I see it's just they both happen to be members, but they also just happen to have question really
Right.
big there. Brent, a personal one. Oh no, let's not get too personal. Have you already gotten your ankle shot yet? Still feeling okay? Yeah, I get it a couple times a year. get a little injection, makes it feel a whole lot better. So yeah, thanks for asking, but did get the ankle shot. I will get another one before we go to Brazil for sure. Maybe before then, I don't know. All right. Did one of your kids play an instrument as they were still kids? Did you force them to play in front of the family? Laughing emoji.
Nope.
No.
No.
No. Our daughter is musical, but she
She
mostly just
sings.
sings, yeah. All right, question. Are you going to live in Maine forever, or are you planning to live in another state or country? I'll let you answer that.
Probably going to live in another state, warmer climate when we get older. I would like to do like an Airbnb for a month in different countries and live there to really take, not just visit, but really take that on. So we'll just have to see what happens down the road. I don't think we'll live in Maine forever. It's too cold. It's expensive. I really would like to live in one more place before
Yeah.
I hit the dirt, but
So maybe Florida,
mm,
Texas.
I don't know about Texas.
Why not?
Florida's better.
What's wrong with
Alabama.
Texas?
I don't.
No not as many hurricanes.
I need to be near. Now that we are so close to water, I would hate not to be close to water. So
Yeah. Houston, Galveston is close to water. Gulf of Mexico,
yeah,
Texas.
Yeah.
All right. Jamie, you look beautiful,
Aw,
girl.
thank you,
It's very nice.
thank you.
All right. Thanks for the answer.
Welcome,
course.
Mahmood.
Well, hey, it has been 1 hour.
Oh wow, it does go by fast, like Ben says.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Right.
And it's, I mean, just great audience here. Thank you so much. It's just, we don't have to worry about trolls. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Hey, any dangerous country in the US?
I think he's asking us: is there a dangerous country as a U.S. citizen?
Oh, so,
Like if we visited a country,
dangerous?
yeah, for us to visit.
Gotcha. Well, I had Syria on the list
Mm-hmm.
for a little while. It's no longer on the list. Yeah, I guess it just depends on what a dangerous country is. I mean, some parts of the United States are dangerous. So I know most countries, as long as they're not at war, would be great to visit. A lot of Western media tries to tell us like, oh, this is a dangerous country. This is a dangerous country. When in reality, the people are great. It's just like, I've been talking with a lot of people who live in Iran this week, and, I would love to go there. It's a super safe country, right? Super safe. But as an American, the government might not want me there. They might not even let me there. But Iran is a huge one on my list. Beautiful, all the history. Yeah. I know there's just some parts of probably South America probably hold off on. But,
Yeah.
So either way, some of the countries that we are told are dangerous, if you're cautious, it's not. But
Right.
if the U.S. makes enemies with a lot of countries.
Yes. In some countries, if we visit as an American citizen, they won't let us come back in for a certain time, or
No, that would be if
Or-
we weren't a U.S. citizen.
okay.
Yeah. So if you aren't a U.S. citizen and I don't know all the countries, but if you visit Iraq, if you visit Syria, and you're not an American citizen and you want to travel here, there's a good chance that you won't get in.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But as an American citizen, if you go to a country that our government says is dangerous, because we have these different levels, level 4, they say don't travel. If you decide to travel and you get in trouble there, the U.S. government might not come to get you. So as a U.S. citizen, what was that story during COVID, and some students, I think, could not leave the country. It was somewhere in South America. And so our government worked really hard to get them back home. But if you, at your own risk, I guess. All right, a couple more questions here. Freddie, in the U.S., the fact that you study on high levels, I heard it can be very expensive for students. Oh yeah. Higher education. How could they manage paying their loans for that in their house too?
It's
Right.
This is just another ring on the ladder, or I don't know, it's something that
Another
you have to
hoop you
consider.
have to
Yeah,
jump through.
Yeah, I mean, if you choose to take out a lot of loans for school, some people are graduating college actually owing what they would owe on a house, which I just
Yeah.
find so crazy.
100,000 to 100,000 is low, I think.
I
For
think
4
100,000 is
years.
low now for 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quarter of a million.
Yeah. So you got to really, I think, and it's hard to do that at 18, right? You really want to go to a college of your choice. Like, you think this is the best college to go to, but you may not get the best financial package. And you really got to dig deep and say, what do I want to owe at 22 for my education? And like I tell all my students, I never asked my doctor where he went to college. So I don't really know if sometimes going to the best, most expensive college is always the best option, unless you get a great financial package because of what you talk about, Freddie. Because after you graduate college, you do have to live on your own, hopefully. So
Crazy.
yeah.
Tanya has been a member for 11
Mhm.
months. I really love this Q&A session. Yeah, thank you. We've had fun too.
Yeah.
I
a lot of
liked it.
fun.
Yeah. And the rest of the day, I'm going to do some editing, trying to get a video out.
Mhm.
What do your plans look like for the rest
We
of the
got
day?
a little bit of cleaning to take care of before we host everybody, and then just relax with the family for the next few days. Not too much on the agenda today or tomorrow or the next day.
Yeah, should be pretty good. Right. One more question, maybe. Hello, two teachers. Have you been to Taiwan before? If not, will you come to Taiwan next time? Thank you. Not been to Taiwan.
Nope.
Yawin just asked me this morning, and I would love to. I would love to visit Taiwan. Yeah, I don't even know if I can say Taiwan. I don't want to make anybody upset. It's a political issue, Taiwan.
Oh,
Yeah, but it's
Oh.
all good.
what would you call it if it was?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Okay.
I don't know if the Chinese are listening or not, but
Oh.
that's a big firestorm.
Oh, did not
Yeah,
know that.
but I will say Taiwan, and I would love to visit one day. I've seen pictures. Yawin has been a channel member for a long time. I've spoken with her. I did a live chat with her, and Taiwan's beautiful, beautiful.
Mm.
Lots of microchips in Taiwan. All right, Yulia. Yes, thank you. Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Simp, what's going on, man? It's a great name. All right, let's wrap it up there. I don't know when the next live lesson will be. Maybe Bob the Canadian and I. That would be super fun if we do. And if not, January might be a little slow for live streams. Like I might do one or two, but I'm going to take a little break in January. But then we'll ramp it back up in February. Ramp it back up. We'll start doing more. All right. Thank you so much. Hope you all have a good Christmas.
Yes. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, everyone.
Yeah. Any final words?
Nope. It was great to see you guys. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah,
Thank you
thanks
so
for
much
being
for
here.
welcoming me here. I probably won't see a lot of you until the new year either. So
Yeah.
I hope it's a good one for you.
It's goodbye for now. We'll be back though in a little bit. All right. Adios, amigos.
Adios. See you.